All right, welcome back. So we are at phase 3 of the drop here, and we're going to work on alternating some of the sounds so that we can have some variation here. So right now, what I want to do is replace this sound with something. This guy right here. So I'm going to go ahead and deactivate that. And I've got this instrument that I've had sitting in my presets for a while that I created, I don't know, maybe half a year ago, and I haven't used it a whole lot. It's just pretty standard Reese. So let's see what we can do with it. Let's create a MIDI clip. Okay, so I think what I want to do is have this do some pitch bending, because that's what makes a Reese sound good usually. So let's go ahead and let's pitch it up maybe 2 octaves. And on this instrument, I do have the glide turned on. So instead of using the MIDI pitch bend envelope, I'm just going to have it glide between notes. And then maybe we want it to come back down even further. Okay. Now I think we can fine tune this by taking the glide time, which I've gotten from inside of Massive, and automating that a little bit. So let's give it maybe a little bit of a slower time. That's... We might want this to start a little earlier. Okay, that sounds pretty good. We can give it more movement though, with maybe an auto pan. Love my auto pans. We can phase down to 0, so we're only working with the volume. And maybe I want to have this follow a similar automation to what's happening with the pitch. It sounds pretty good. Might be a little bit drastic. And we might want the amounts to not go down quite as much on either end. And maybe we'll put in some more points here so that this can dip all the way up and then quickly come back down. And I'm not entirely sure if I want that actually on the last bit. I might want no auto pan for this last bit because it starts to get really hard to hear. All right, that sounds all right. Let's give it some context. Maybe a little bit louder. And maybe I do want the auto pan to come up here. Maybe I want it to come back up all the way. You know, it's all about experimentation. Sometimes you think you want one thing and then you just gotta try other stuff. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. There we go, there it is. All right, context again. All right, I like that. Maybe it could be a little bit louder again. All right. So our next step would be to switch out this noise. All right, so I made this gargly kind of bass the other day, actually in another Watch Me Produce series that I'm going to be launching soon. So let's see if we can do something with that. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this macro. There it is. Nice gargly low bass there. And you know what? I have actually the same macro for both of these. So let's go ahead and map this to the macro controller of the instrument rack so we control both of these instruments at once. Okay, so this doesn't offer a whole lot of movement on its own, so we may need to do some chopping up. Actually, what will it sound like if I just give this kind of a pulsy rhythm here? That might be a little much. Let's see if we can just do another auto pan with this and get away with it. If it sounds too repetitive, then we will just try something else. Or we could try a pitch bend. We're going to need to set it up first. Osc tab. Bring that up to 1 octave. Same for this one. 1 octave. Okay, something's not quite working right here. All right, that might be a little repetitive in terms of rhythm. We may want to maybe try going from low to high and maybe doing something different with the auto pan. Or just try a different instrument entirely. But we'll do that on the next episode, and I'll see you then.